Okay, hello everyone. Today we are speaking with Mohammed Youssef, and I always talk about when people decide to make the journey, when people decide to make that change with their health, how important it is to once you make that decision to come up with a plan and stick with it. And Mohammed is an example of somebody that made a decision to change his health. He was very heavy, made a decision to change his health, and he's consistently been following up with that decision since, and he's had a tremendous transformation. And Mohammed's also from my past industries, from the automotive industry. So I figured it'd be a really good person to talk to about when you have a really busy lifestyle, how to still be able to get the health that you want in spite of having a busy lifestyle. So thanks so much, Mohammed, for coming to join us today. How you doing, man?
It's my pleasure to see you after a long time.
Thanks. It's good to see you. And you look great, by the way. I know I keep telling you that, but you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So tell me, Mohammed, before we get into this, how long have you been in the automotive industry altogether, you think?
I started this journey in 2013. I started never been in the car business before. Just the way it is, the long hours, to be honest. Everybody, how they tell you is a commissionable job. There's no, it's just a lot of people failures or a lot of people fail.
Got it. Well, what were you doing before automotive?
Actually, I was doing a small magazine business, and we created our own magazine and we distributed towards the Florida ethnic magazine.
Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. And then you said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to go ahead and try the automotive industry, as tough as I know it's going to be. Right?
Yes. As one of the associates, I wanted to mention his name. Actually, is Scott Manking, who's the one who brought me in. That was nice to get him in. Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. So when were you at your heaviest? How long ago did you reach your heaviest weight?
Actually, you know what? This is what the lifestyle begins. I was heavier my whole life. I have to start from this beginning as a quick reference. My family's not like we are Indians. Like we love to eat rice and all this fattening stuff because our foods are mostly is like whatever you touch is fattening, regardless whatever it is. So it's nothing called Indian healthy food. You know what I mean? So whatever my mom cooks is delicious. We used to eat like 5 times, 6 times a day. There's nothing called like a habit in my home. Always the food is available in my house. And my mom is the type of person. Even if I start touching the food, she's gonna say, "Oh, you're getting skinny. You need to eat more." It's just like mom's love. So by the saying that when I was a teenager, I tried to see if I can look at the other people. I was the heaviest one in the whole bunch. So I was trying to look slimmer because it's just the age. I wanted to go to the gym. It's like I was 15, 16. Looking good. Right. Then I started losing weight because the more you grow, you started losing weight a bit. And again, I lost for that age again. Then after a while, like I'm going to the college and again back again. It's not like losing anything. It's just the like what do you call the honeymoon period for like 1 or 2 years and that's it. Then what happened? Then when I went to school, I still maintained the same weight regardless. If I go to the gym, that's what my demotivation started. Hey, listen, if I go to the gym, I don't go to the gym. I stay the same. What would I do if extra effort? You understand what I mean?
Right.
So, it doesn't make sense to me. I lose for 2 months, then again, if I lose 10 pounds, I gain 20 pounds back. It doesn't motivate me at all.
Right.
So yeah, I finally gave up. Okay, forget about gym, and it's not for us. It just doesn't motivate me anything except the food. I tried every way to eat. I compromise so many times. Okay, if I eat today, the thoughts of this is the worst part. To be going for the gym, like let's say people say you count your calories before you all these things they give you on the head thing, right? So I said, okay, if I eat all the calories today, let me starve tomorrow. That's the stupidest thing I ever think in my whole life. Okay, I ate a nice food today. That's 2,000 calories. Let me cut down 2 meals tomorrow. That equivalent to what I ate today. That's stupid thinking of me. All the time. Then I realized that thing doesn't work too. But I ate the 2,000 calories meals, and next day I even eat more. It doesn't work. Like in my mind, I ate less, but there's more calories. Something doesn't work. So I did all this back and forth. The weight never moved. Then after I got first daughter, my when I was in job, like in business, I have to travel a lot. everything compromised. I mean, eating at the late night, burgers, whatever you give me, pizza, it's just like a dumpster. Whatever you give me, throw me, I'll eat it. Is no, I will never say no to the food. Whatever the time you said food is there, right? So that put me in a worse situation, a body abuse. I mean, kind of eating. It's like even at the certain point in my life, even I was not hungry, I was still eating.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stop eating. That's my problem, you know. The highest point when my daughter was born was the highest weight I was at 360 pounds. That's the top I
How
reached
tall
to
are
the
you?
level. I am 5'11".
5'11", right.
Yes. The worst part is all my pants got ripped. All my shirt got ripped, and there is no size available in the normal stores. It's just a horrible experience. You know, I keep blaming that my shirts are shrinking. You know, it's just kind of stupid thing I can say to my wife all the time. Why you buy me a small shirt? She said, "You that's not a small shirt. You growing big. It's not a small shirt." You know, so stop blaming your dresses. It's not going smaller. You are going bigger. So you know that's kind of frustration I had. Then one day when my daughter was in the bed, she was sleeping. She was like a 2 months baby, 2 months or 3 months old baby, right? She was sleeping on the bed. She's trying to roll down. My wife and I was watching TV outside the room, and she's almost going to fell down. We both running to catch her, you know, kind of thing, because she's about to fell down.
Right.
And before she fell down, I fell down running because I was too fat to run.
Oh no.
I fell down and broke. I mean, almost cracked my knees.
Wow.
I fought. This. You will not believe me that I have the pain still now in my knees. That was a very bad impact I had.
Wow.
She catched my wife catched the baby, but I fell down on the way. I couldn't even come back. I wouldn't able to get up for 5 minutes from the spot. I was really hurt a lot my leg, and I had a little bandage for a while. I mean, you know, I went to the doctor. Doctor said, "Listen, you hit your knee so bad. It's I don't know what to tell. It's swollen. It's big."
Yeah.
Then that didn't even motivated me again back to the same role again. You know, eating. Then I mean that is gonna start hurting my family life. It started hurting my business, starting hitting my, I couldn't walk in my job. It's a lot of complication come down, you know. There is no motivation, there is no self-confidence. Everything started coming slowly to your life, right? My brain and my heart doesn't coordinate. I figured out that. So many, I have paid so many gym subscription in my life and never been to the gym, just paying every month. That they love me as a customer because you know why? I'm the guy who pays for their bills and never show up to the gym. Right. So yeah, all they need is my credit card information. That's it. Yeah. They keep running my $40 a month, 30, whatever the promotion they're giving me, just keep swapping it. The guy is not even in the gym. It doesn't matter to them.
Right.
So, you know, that point I realized, okay, I'm paying these people. I'm not using the gym. What am I doing? I have a guilty feeling not to cancel my gym, thinking that once a year I might go 2 times, basically, you know.
Right.
So everything I put on my paper, I just want to write down. I don't want it to just think this time. This time the decision I was making was writing down on a paper. Right. This is what I did. I write it down on a piece of paper and I thought, okay, this is it. If you want to go back, you don't have to take this decision. I made my decision myself that day. That's the day, December 2018, 21st. That before, after my birthday. Because you know what? The worst thing happened after my birthday. That's I wanted. That's the depression I had because nothing was available that time. I mean, you know, all this Christmas thing, everything had a nice dresses and everything. I couldn't get the jeans I want. I mean, I was so kind of frustrated at that point. I couldn't get what I want.
Right.
So this needs to change. That's a decision I made on 21st. And I hit the gym. The first day, I went to the treadmill. I did 15 minutes, almost faint down. There's the first video of my gym experience in the 24 hours fitness. Almost passed out for 15 minutes. I couldn't able to walk after that, and I have to take a break for 20 minutes, then drink water, then come back to the treadmill again.
Okay, so how heavy were you, do you think, when you started that? Were you the 360 or where were you?
So I was exactly 345 when I started the gym. You will be amazed to see that how big I was. I mean, when I took the back shot of my when I was sweating and dripping all my sweat and everything. And I was crying, Jesse. I was crying in the treadmill every day because I don't know, it automatically came out. It's not the I was hurting myself. I was crying to what I did to myself. Then I just started doing this, man, posting the videos on Facebook. They keep me, checked. I was talking to my Facebook people, friends, and everybody. They started motivating me. Listen, you're doing good. That's the way it started with me on a Facebook journey. To be honest, I went to the gym simultaneously 90 days without a break. That put me in a right shape on my brain thinking and my heart thinking together. Right. Because if I finish my job at 10, before my heart used to say, my brain used to say, okay, stop by Wendy's, get the big burger, go home and sleep. The same brain says, go to the Wendy's. If you're really hungry, get that wrap, the chicken wrap, eat it, and need to go to the gym. I just turned that feeling into a little bit. But even if I eat that late, even so super hungry, and I eat it, and I still want it, because that's the reason I got the 24 hours fitness pass, so I don't have an excuse not to go to the gym. Right. If other gym I was trying was like they close at 10, 11 o'clock. So that was an excuse. Oh, this gym is closed already. Why do I go,
Right.
So I got the subscription for 24 hours. So whenever I pass, when I come to my home from my job, there's a 24 I have to pass. That road I have to pass every day. That's my motivation too. Right. If I see the 24 hours thing, there's no excuse. There's always my bag. They have dress, their shoes, everything in my car. There is no excuse. I didn't create no excuse not to go to the gym after the job. Before, it's 11 o'clock. I already passed my bedtime. Let me go to sleep. I have opening store tomorrow. All these excuses came in your head and all these things. Now, no. I eat. Even if I had to eat at 10 o'clock, I eat just a little wrap. They give you like, what, $2 wrap, or what do you call the Caesar wrap, little stuff. Just eat it just to keep your energy up. And I go to the gym. When I stop, I just take a turn and I go to the gym after that.
Got it. And then what you did is you set up your environment so that you had no excuses. So what you're saying,
exactly.
You got that 24-hour fitness, and either way it goes, no matter what, you're passionate each way. Even if you get off work, because with your car business, you're working until 10 o'clock at night sometimes, right? So
exactly.
Regardless, you make it so you're able to go there. Do you ever go really, really early in the morning as well?
Yes. What I did was, this is what my schedule looked like, because my wife, sometimes she does night shifts and all those things. So what I used to do is, I used to tell her, listen, she goes to the gym too. So whenever she's going in the morning, I try to squeeze while I come to the work. When I come back to the work, if she's going evening time, when the kids are not around, then I try to go early the possible, which is 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 to 5. Used to go that time schedule.
That is super early. That's super early.
Yeah, people used to say, look at my Facebook. Hey, you got 3 o'clock. Yes, because that's the time I have. Because after that, I have to come back, get the kids ready to school and all this. And that's the only time period I have is the 3 to 5 period. Otherwise, I cannot go to the gym, because there will be an excuse for me not to go to the gym. So I created that excuse point completely out of my head. I don't want that excuse point anymore in my life.
Right. So bottom line, you decided that your health was far more important than any of these excuses. So
exactly.
Because the biggest challenge I have with a lot of clients is that they do not believe they have the time. And what you've pointed out is, again, everybody has the exact same amount of time. I've got 24 hours. You've got 24 hours. I read a quote the other day that I thought was really interesting. Somebody said, everybody has kids with cancer. And basically all that's saying is everybody's got problems. Everybody has stuff that's going to take up their time, that's going to be an issue. But certain people, the people that are healthy, have made a decision that regardless of all the stuff going on in our lives, we still have to take care of ourselves. And it sounds like that's what you've done.
Exactly.
That's amazing. So what have your results been like so far?
Results been amazing, Jesse. I mean, when I started the gym, the people start noticing me in the gym as well. And I used to tag myself videos and everything all the time when I do my weight loss journey, and I used to post there tag their 24 hours fitness. And the guy who's the manager there said, listen, you're doing amazing, man. I see your videos. He started noticing, because I'm tagging 24 hours every day when I do the pictures of weight loss. I mean, it's good. I mean, nobody's intending to lose that kind of weight in the gym, and He's simultaneously posting the pictures of you losing weight and looking good, and all these pictures coming up. It's good for me and my business too, So in the beginning, this is what the challenges start. It's not about I'm doing 3 months. The beginning 3 months, how we are so curious to check our weights. Oh my God, it's moving. That's the motivation point for everybody. Oh, the weight is not moving. I'm standing. I'm staying. I'm in the same place. I just started. No, I had that feeling for past 2 months when I started the gym. I was losing the weight like a water. I mean, just every day is like 1 pound. Every day is 1 pound. Like, wow, this is great. But the reality is not that. When you do the gym, you lose a lot of weight in the beginning. Then it slows down. At a point, it stops. Nothing moves. So when I started the journey, the first 30 pounds went like this. Nobody noticed because my body is bulky. Even 30 pounds loss, nobody noticed. It is same like, okay, when I hit 299, people started looking. Yes, something is going on. Hey, listen, you look some different. Then my shirt went to 1 size down, which is 18 and a half, from 19 to 18 and a half. Then now it's different. Now people are noticing, but they're not noticing that much. You understand what I mean? Then weight loss stopped for like a month, completely stopped. I did everything, stopped. It's just, my heart says, don't ever weight yourself for now. So it says, okay, now you put your scale away and forget about your scale. Do not touch your scale for like 2-3 months from now. Exactly, I did what my heart said at that point. Forget about the diet, forget about everything, put your scale away, just go to the gym. That's it. Just go to the gym. What you're doing, exactly the right, just go to the gym. You don't worry about the weight.
Right.
I was just going like a schedule to work every day to the gym. I don't care about my weight anymore. I just go to my schedule. I have my schedule doing cardio for an hour, doing this, that. Just made a schedule. I didn't change anything, just going to the gym every day. Then I was curious. Obviously, everybody will be curious. After 3 months, you never checked your weight.
Right.
Boom. When I checked my weight, I was amazed, Jesse. I lost from when I stopped looking at was 299. I was when I pulled my 3 months. After 3 months, I just wanted to check where am I, because I'm looking really good. My pant size, everything go down, but I never checked my weight till.
Right.
Then I looked at it. I lost 26 pounds within that period.
Wow. So you bring up an interesting point, because a lot of people do focus on just the weight as the ultimate goal. But in reality, the goal they need to focus on is the process goal, which is the going to the gym.
Exactly. Lifestyle. Yes, exactly the lifestyle.
And so that's what you did. You took your focus off of this arbitrary thing and focused on what really mattered, what you could control.
Exactly.
What you could control was whether or not you went to the gym.
Yes.
That's awesome. Got the kids back, huh? So what about food now? I know you're still Indian, so you still have that Indian food in the kitchen, right? I mean, how do you deal with all that?
Okay, that's a touchy part. You know what? You have a cravings regardless, however it is. But what I decided to do is, I do have cravings. I would not tell that I don't have 100% less cravings.
Yes.
What I did was, I have a period, time period, like when I was saying, like, listen, something goes in my head. Okay, I want to eat something which I really liked. This is my traditional food. I cannot miss it. So what I do is, before I do anything, I go to the gym. Then I went to my favorite restaurant, Indian restaurant, and I ate selective thing, but I ate everything, not like one item, but I ate everything. That stopped my craving. Plus, I don't want to go for more because I ate whatever I want, but it's in a portion. You understand me?
Right.
That keep my craving down as well, my concentration up as well. But next time when I do the thing like that, then my heart is going to say the same. Do exactly the same you did last time. You understand what I mean?
Right.
So,
and you didn't gain any weight or anything crazy like that?
No, nothing.
Yeah, so that's good, because I think that's key. A lot of people worry about starving themselves, and it doesn't sound like you're starving yourself. And also you are still getting to enjoy a whole lot of the foods.
Exactly. So I don't want to miss the main part of your life is nice food. You know what I mean? I still go to, next to my job, I go to the La Granja and all these places, and I eat nice chicken. I know they have nice chicken, the roast chickens and everything. I mean, it's not like fried, it's just the barbecue chickens and salads. I love it. They have a very big portion, so if I have to go for lunch, I go and eat that bulk, so it doesn't make anything to your body, so it's just a protein,
Yeah.
You-
Cool, but you still get to eat a lot of nice carbs and stuff still, though, right? You eat like beans and rice and that stuff still, or no?
No, I stopped eating rice for a reason. But if I have to eat rice, I will choose a brown rice,
Okay.
brown with the beans, black beans rice. That's what my choice was if I have to eat rice.
Okay.
So to go with that.
All right, cool. So besides the weight loss and how, well, I guess now if your baby falls out of the bed, you can run over and you can grab her now, right?
Yes, now I can. I literally what I was doing was my knee pain has stopped a bit. I mean, it still hurts a little, but it's not that used to be before.
Yeah.
Now, actually, the whole life changed. Now, before I cannot even used to play with my kids. That's sentimental for me. Now I really can play with my kids. I take them to the bicycle park wherever they want. I enjoy with them more than previously. I was just sitting and watching. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of, the kids are happy with me too right now. So it's just like, okay, dad is going to take us to the park now. We went to the Disney World, walking the whole time. Before, Disney World is my, I will say no, I'm not coming to, I have to walk there. No, I'm not coming to Disney World. You know what I mean?
Right.
Was a turn off for the kids, or dad doesn't want to walk. You know what I mean? So now there's no excuse. Dad wants to take everywhere. You want to walk the long park? Yes, I'm in. You know.
Yeah,
So
that's incredible.
that changes my life with my kids too at the same time.
Yeah, that's an
So
incredible point. I think a lot of people are suffering from that exact condition you're talking about, where they're so out of shape or they're so overweight they can't really participate or show up for their families the way
exactly.
they can. Which brings me to another question. So, what are some other unexpected benefits that you've gotten since your life has now changed? Because you probably weren't thinking about, oh, well, crap, now that once I lose all this weight, I'm going to be going to Disney a whole lot more. My family's going to be happier, right? So what are some
Exactly.
other unexpected benefits you think you got, since you lost, it's like 100 pounds now?
The whole time you have a doubt in your head. Do you look good on this dress? Do you have this? This are the thing, like a disease on your head, to be honest. Like every
Yeah.
time is a doubt. Oh my God, this jeans is not going to fit me. As soon as I look the jeans, I started looking at like, that doesn't work for me. This all this negative thoughts stop diminishing from my head slowly and slowly. Now I said, okay, that fits me. Now it's 38 hip size. That fits me. Now I go for the things which is customized for me. Like that's a huge difference in my life. Now I can walk into Macy's. I can walk to JC Penney's. I love to get my coats and everything there that fits me and right fit. It's not just like, So before there's only one choice for me. Now I feel like the world is opened up for me. So I mean, there's a lot of choices. Now the biggest one is my job. That's my great motivation. My job. They used to call me Big Mo. I haven't heard that for like a year now. They used to call me Big Mo. Hey, Big Mo, big guy. Used to call me all these nicknames, like that felt good that time, but I wouldn't feel comfortable now because I'm not that big. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So that stopped completely. The same guy used to call me Big Mo. He calls me Slim Shady. You understand what I mean? It's just like, it just makes you feel a lot better. Oh my God, these people calling you slimmer now. Oh, look at him. You look like a GQ model. All these compliments that people give you, that extra boost for you. You understand what I mean?
What do you weigh now? How much?
Right now, I'm 242. The thing is, again, in the whole dealership, if I think about it, there were like only 2-3 people of overweight size. They all quit. I was the only one at that point. I was like thinking, damn, I was the biggest guy in the whole dealership at that one point. You understand what I mean?
Right.
Every bigger guy quit. They went somewhere else and everything. Then I said like, damn, that's depressing. This happened last year. It's like I was thinking one time, who's the fattest guy in the whole dealership? Is me. Is nobody else. And everybody knows me. That's the fattest guy in the whole dealership. That's now the identity have changed to a good looking, good dressing,
Right.
good sense. This guy wears nice dress, and all compliments is coming in a different way, which I never expected. Now I enjoy doing that, so keeping my trend up. So
yeah, well, you deserve it, man. I mean, 100, that's 103 pounds. And that's an incredible job. That's an incredible job. So what's next for you, man?
Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Next is, when you're doing good, just have your patience level really, really high. You just don't stop doing it. You just keep doing what you're doing, but do it in a pace that you're not hurrying up. You're not going for a competition or anything.
Right.
My ultimate goal was to get ripped, completely ripped. I want to be 195, 190, some that kind of range. You understand what I mean? He's just you know what? That's my actually a dream from the beginning of my childhood when I was looking at my favorite heroes.
Right.
Oh, look at when am I going to get this body? The whole life I wanted that body. I mean, regardless, just wanted to create the body. Never had a chance to do that, but this is the way I wanted to do it in a slow way. I want to get the professional help, and I want to go get to the programmed workouts and all this. I want to get to that level, but I'm getting to that level slowly. But I will definitely get to that level. Then they're gonna say, "That's it, Mohammed got really what he wants in his life." You know what I mean? That's my ultimate goal from now. Right now, I'm just preparing that mindset. It takes longer. It's not easy. You abuse your body for so long, you cannot expect the change overnight.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Sure, to get to that shredded level that you're looking for, it's definitely a different approach. And the closer you get to it, take it from me, the closer you get to it, the harder it is. To get to lose that last little bit of pounds, you just got to keep on pushing. So, yes. But that's incredible, man. But it's the funny thing is with people, when I say it's hard, what a lot of people don't realize that the only hard part is just you have to be consistent for longer.
Exactly.
That's it. It's just consistent for longer. So I guess the last question, is there anything, any one thing that you would suggest for anybody else that's in the situation that you used to be in now? Anybody that's over 300 pounds, what's the one thing they must do to start the path to get to where you are now?
I mean, I would say, man, this is what it is. This is you doing for yourself. You're not doing for your wife. You're not doing for your friend. You're not doing for anybody else. First is you. I would say you need to be happy. If you're not happy, regardless, whatever you do, job, life, family, doesn't matter. You need to be extremely happy in this life. I mean, think about it. Life is short. I mean, everybody says life is really short. You live now and tomorrow we don't know what's going to happen, right? So we don't have no prediction. We only hope for the best all the time. So people think, okay, if the thing is like, oh, let me do the resolution for next year. I will do the resolution for next year. That never happened. The resolutions are never happens unless your mind take that decision today, like I did. I would suggest, man, sit one day, just think like I did, what I have to do to be a good person and what I have to do to change my lifestyle. Everything, write it down. Unless you write it down, you never stays in your head because you're just thinking. That goes on the air. When you write it down, you know your faults. Right. I will say like, this is my faults. I'm writing down. I'm agreeing with that. When you write down, you agree something. You finally decide, listen, these are the things I need to really, really work on. Go for it. That will never go from your head. Like whenever I used to write the points, I used to say which point I am right now. What did I do right? And keep doing that because that memory goes to your head because you write it down. Because if you think, oh, okay, that's an optional, I can do it later. You know what I mean? So priority doesn't come on your head. So write it down, your goals, and you see, I was not hurrying up. People say, oh, you're going to lose a lot of weight in 1 year. But I lost a lot of weight in 1 year. But that's not my goal to lose everything and gain back next year. That's not my goal. I want to make a lifestyle out of it. This is the word I can use. Make a lifestyle for your gym. Gym is part-time. Gym is your part of your life. It's not a part-time. It's your part of your life. You just like you have a car. You need to maintain your car regardless. You have to keep oil, everything. That's like your body needs it. Your body needs maintenance regardless how it is. Keep yourself good. Everything will change, man. Trust me. All your motivation, the looking of you people, the people thoughts, you're going to make your customer, if you're in a business, you're going to make your customer really happy because you are happy first of all. If you're not happy, regardless you trying to make your customer happy, they won't be happy. Understand what I mean? It's just a cycle. You need to be extremely happy to make your clientele happy. If your clientele happy, everything comes up. Money, whatever you want, whatever you name it. Like, the people start noticing you. That's a powerful tool when people start noticing you with your presence. Before is a common guy. Now is Mohammed is coming in the front. It's just the way I present myself, the way I look, everything changed. And people start noticing it. Hey, listen, I saw you last year. My customer cannot recognize me at a point when I was greeting him in the reception. He said, "Down, this is not Mohammed. This is somebody else." I said, this is Mohammed, sir. I lost weight. That's why you couldn't identify me. As the customer was really amazed because he saw me 2 years ago. That's not the same Mohammed. It's completely different.
Yeah.
That's my growth and that's my achievement. When my customer cannot recognize me, that what I was. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's enjoyable. I mean, this is an enjoyable time. You can do it. Don't lose your heart. Like weight can be fixed. You can lose a lot of weight, but again, you have to make that as a lifestyle priority. It's not just a part-time. You just go 2 weeks and come back. You don't have to go to the gym if you wanted to just go for 2 weeks and come back,
Right. That's a waste. It's a waste.
Yeah, that's a waste of time.
Those are great words, man. I definitely appreciate what you're talking about as far as writing down, what your goal is and writing down what your obstacles are. The obstacles are key, and a lot of people don't realize that. So it's great you did so early. And again, congratulations for what you've been able to achieve.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for taking time.
And thanks so much for spending your time, man. I mean, I know you're car business busy dude, so thanks for taking some time to talk.
No problem. Thank you very much.